Straight out of the left coast of the coast in the east. Started off on the quest to find his favorite drink. We talk sports, comics, silver screen. Don't forget about the music, cause we loving the beats. A slice of life for the whole damn pie. We got it all. We know you feeling the vibe. From old Gen X to young Gen Z. Either way, we gon' drink. It's Sun and Pops.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Sun and Pops Culture. I'm Sun.
And I'm Pops.
And this is episode 160.
160. Ooh, Trixie. 160.
160. We're getting up there, but
Indeed.
For those new listening, you want to tell the people who we are, what we do.
What we do here at Sun and Pops Culture is give you our take on movies, music, video game, sports, literature, comic books, anime, and a little slice of life. Sometimes you get the whole pie. East and West, young and old, X and Z, Sun and Pops. Where can people find us at, buddy?
You can check us out on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. There we have highlights of the show, the full visual episodes up on YouTube, and we do other fun stuff up on our Instagram. But if you ever want us to talk about a certain something, or you just want to chat, hit us up because we love hearing from you listeners.
True indeed. We love hearing from you guys. And to be honest, we couldn't do it without you. So please, get at us, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff.
Yeah, thank you. And I guess we could start where we always start, with this week's drink.
Oh, this week's drink started as a 21-year-old's quest to find his favorite drink, but has since evolved or devolved into us drinking whatever we want, because either way,
we gonna drink.
What do you have for the people today, son?
Today I have something different for myself. I don't know how it's gonna be. I just have a coconut water.
Oh, a little Vita Coco.
Yeah, okay. I can't say I've ever had this.
Really?
Yeah, but I know I don't like coconut water, so that's why I said it's gonna be interesting.
Well, that's the brand that I historically bought when you were living here, so.
Well, I never drank it.
Yeah, Vita Coco, yeah.
What are you drinking?
I have peach tea. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So we opened the fridge and said, "Oh, your mama went shopping." So
peach tea.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers. Oh, this actually isn't as bad as I remember. I
like Vita Coco.
Yeah, it's not bad. I just, the first time I had coconut water is when we tried to make it, and that kind of just traumatized me. I just didn't like coconut water after that.
After we spent however long just trying to crack open a coconut.
Yeah. For like a drop. I don't know. I don't know why we got interested in coconut water and then trying to make our own. You know, I just remember it was a lot of effort for like
minimal. Yeah.
I know, and it was sour.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. We did some things.
Yeah.
Your mom probably wasn't home.
She wasn't. She definitely wasn't.
We were unsupervised. I was probably using a butcher knife. Like, but
here
it comes.
I think you had you put it on the stove too, if I remember. Like you were like burning it.
Yeah, I had to burn. I remember doing that part. I remember burning off like the loose like hairs on it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I was a kid, so like it might have not been forever, but it felt like it was forever. It felt like it was like a drop of coconut water. I
feel like at some point we had a nail and I hit it with a hammer. I do. I really do. Yeah.
Yeah.
We went out. Yeah.
I just remember how sour it was. Like I thought it was gonna be sweet. I was like, coconut candy, sweet.
Yeah.
That tastes like spoiled milk.
There we go. Thoughts for a TV show on Disney. Not Phineas and Ferb. It's like a father and a son when the mother goes to work during the day. It's like, what are they gonna do today, folks? Let's see. Have it cleaned up before she gets home. What you guys do today? Nothing.
No.
Nothing. Just chilling. Yeah.
And the last at the end of every episode, it'll be the mom's like commute home, and like that starts the timer of them trying to clean up the mess before she gets home.
It's like Ferris Bueller.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, you gotta have the sassy little sister trying to wreck their festivities because she doesn't feel like she's big enough part of it. Yeah. You never want to do my ideas. That would be your thing. Tell me I'm wrong, but
Oh no,
yeah.
that did happen.
Yeah. Oh goodness. So, anyways,
She's about that coconut water though. I remember.
yeah,
that.
yeah. It was a healthy choice. Oh my, oh my. I'm calling your sister. Your sister's currently the egg bandit, just so you know.
Oh, she like cooking a whole bunch of eggs.
No, she's eating all the eggs I boil. Like
Oh,
I go to
what?
grab my eggs in the morning, and I'm like, there's 3 left.
Mm-hmm.
I cooked 15.
Classic.
Yeah, yeah. She came downstairs and said, "What up, egg thief?" And she was like, "What?" I was like, I said, "Well, I cooked 15. I took 3. I figured there should be 12 left. Now there's 9." And she was like, "I ate 2." I said, "Lies." Just lies. Like, I know you ate more than 2. Your mom wasn't going to eat them. Like, stop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mom doesn't be eating eggs like that.
No. I ate 2. Like, 2 was like the safest number you could think of. But anyways, I'm sure people are here to hear about the things your sister does.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, great having her back though.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, it
that's
is.
good.
But yeah. But anyways, at the time of this recording, it came and went. But happy 4th of July, America.
Yeah,
250
years.
250. And big shout out to your cousin Ruben, bud. I don't think you heard. I haven't talked to you in a couple of days, but Thursday he got a phone call, and he ended up in Philadelphia performing as a background dancer for Christina Aguilera during her performance for the Philadelphia's 4th of July thing.
Yeah.
So he.
That's really cool.
Yeah, he was doing his thing up there. I didn't get to see it because I can't stay up that late. but yeah. So yeah, big shout out to Lil Cuz.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Philly.
Yep. Philly. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that was a big celebration.
Yeah. I mean, at one point, Philly was the nation's capital, right?
Yeah, and I mean, they're super
it's
historic time. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
So, yeah, I didn't hear anything about that one in DC though.
Yeah, I didn't know that was like happening too. I saw like a video.
Yeah.
Of it, but maybe next year.
Try better. I guess speaking of 4th of July news, Taylor Swift got married this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
I did hear about that at Madison Square Garden.
To Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
Wow, who is that?
Kansas City Chiefs fame.
Apparently, she has a song about his junk. They were talking about it at work the other day. That's what they said. I don't know if it's true or not.
She ain't writing songs like that.
I don't know. Maybe she called it a cigar or something. I don't know. But they got married. They closed Madison Square Garden, and they closed one of the busiest streets in New York City for it. And the backlash has begun. The internet backlash has begun. So apparently, there have been rolling blackouts in New York City, and there's something like 18,000 residents who are experiencing it at a time.
Oh wow!
Because of the heat,
Mm-hmm.
So their whole thing is like, so for her to just basically monopolize all the good juice and to shut down one of the busiest streets on one of the busiest holidays and one of the busiest years in this country, they're just like, really, really.
That's crazy. She was able to shut down a street. That's a lot of money.
It's just a permit. She got a lot of it. She's a billionaire, so. I guess
I know it's just a permit, but that's just insane.
It's insane.
That was necessary to do.
And she built a fake castle inside Madison Square Garden for her wedding. I mean, I heard that's what she did. I don't know if she actually did, but I told your sister as soon as I heard. I said she's building a castle in there. I was like, she hired set builders to build her a castle in like 3 days. I'm like, I'm telling you, she's gonna go in there and it's gonna be a castle, and we'll see, because probably Time or Newsweek or somebody will get. I don't even know if Newsweek still exists, but Time Magazine. Somebody will get those pictures. They'll pay the millions of dollars to get the pictures of the wedding. Mm-hmm. We'll see it. But yeah, they got married, and I'm just like, huh.
Yeah, I was told that they got married. I was like, oh, that makes sense, because it was like last summer when they announced the engagement. Mm-hmm. So
the most public-private wedding in American history, I'm thinking. I'm like, you had probably. You invited 1,000 people.
Are you serious?
There were 1,000 people invited.
How do they?
Um,
What do they even
and
know?
your
A
sister
thousand
made a good
people?
point. No, that's what I mean. Like, and you got to
Who are
figure
those
that
a
their
thousand
entourage,
people?
their securities had probably had to come. So
Mm-hmm.
it does kind of make sense the venue was that big, kinda. But you don't really have to invite 1,000 people to
That's
your
what I'm
wedding.
saying. Like, who's the 1,000 people?
Yeah,
Like,
who's
that's an
1,000?
insane amount of
It's like
people.
Hugh Grant was there. I'm like, how does Hugh Grant even know
What?
Taylor Swift? Like, I'm like, how?
I
Like, are you?
Travis Kelsey does not know who that is.
No, that's what I mean. Travis Kelsey probably invited 20 people. Like, he
Yeah.
was like, can I invite some of my cousins and like, a couple of the
Mm-hmm.
homies from back in the day and some guys on the team.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's like, well, Mariska from Law and Order is like my best friend. And so is like Selena Gomez, and so is like Vanessa Hudgens. You got a lot of best friends, babe.
Yeah.
But but
Just-
it was just interesting, and then um, all the Auto Swifties were on the street singing "Love Story." Yeah,
mm,
they said they were like all singing it, which I'm like,
mm-hmm.
that's so culty, it's so weird.
Oh
Like
yeah.
you stood out in the heat wave just to like stare at a building that you
Sing.
had no chance of getting access into.
Yes. To sing to your favorite celebrity.
Yeah, like it's crazy.
It is
America,
crazy.
though. Yeah, but I mean, I guess it's kind of makes sense. It's this is Meanwhile, Zendaya and Tom, Tom Holland got married like a month ago. We still haven't seen
Yeah.
pictures and like 4 people are
Or
married.
we don't even know if they're like officially married. Like
Yeah, we're
they
not even
said it,
sure
but
yet.
like if you
Yeah,
look on Wikipedia, it doesn't say it. So it's like,
yeah,
did it
we're
actually
the ones that are
happen?
saying it.
Yeah, like we're saying, oh yeah, they're
We're
married,
like,
but we don't know.
look,
We
they
have no
married.
idea.
I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
She got a tattoo. He got a tattoo. She's wearing a
Yeah.
ring. They're married.
Mm.
But anyways,
We don't
I
know
kind of
when
got
it
ahead of
happened.
myself. Hmm.
We don't know when it happened.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So there's privacy, and then there's privacy from you.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't want you people to see anything. But whatever. Each is out. Your
Apparently.
mom and your sister thought they were being haters for being mad about it. So,
Mad at, wait, that people were being haters?
yeah, that
Being
people were
mad
being
about that?
haters.
I don't
So,
it's whatever. They're like I don't they're both on the what is it, the eclipse of their careers. So this seems like a
wow.
oh yeah, for sure. Like Travis Kelsey, like
Oh, well, Travis
surprised he
Kelsey,
hasn't
yes.
retired yet.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift, I think that last album proves like the era, whatever concert
Yeah.
tour,
Yeah.
that was peak. That was like, how many pop
Mhm.
stars have ever been to that level?
Yeah.
And you can never top that. She's also like she's getting older for a pop star.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so she has since passed her peak. So it seems like this is kind of like like the engagement, and now this seems like a
The
last
last
ditch
gasp.
effort to be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
hey, look at us, and it's like
Yeah.
we don't care.
Yeah.
It's kind of cringy or whatever.
Yeah, but I thought he was kind of cringy.
Mm-hmm.
I do wonder. I worry about Travis Kelsey because athletes retiring and like entertainers retiring. It's not the same thing. Entertainer can get off the couch like, I don't think I'm gonna do a tour. It'll be small.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas an athlete, when you're done playing, you're done playing. And if you don't get that gig, on TV announcing or doing commentary, your best bet is to start another podcast with your brother. So, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
he already did
he has
that
that.
as he's
Yeah.
playing. So
So I'm like, I just wonder what he's gonna do.
I don't know. Yeah, if he's like, it just depends. Like if he's one of the athletes that's okay with being retired, or he does want the spotlight still. I don't know.
So, I mean, he found a compromise with his haircut, and I'm happy about that.
Oh, I haven't seen him.
He went from having like a low fade to having that like
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what you want to call it. Like
It was rough. It was the Taylor Swift effect.
yeah, I ain't never dated a sister in my life. Cut. I was like, wow. So now he's like in between. So I'm like, okay, I can live with it. Because for real, when he had his fade, I was like, oh, I see you, Travis. I see what you're doing. But then it just shifted up. I was like, wow, that's actually kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, here we are. I jumped the gun. We didn't even do the world famous poll yet. So
Well, it kind of is in the same theme of 4th of July because I asked the followers up on our Instagram, what's the best 4th of July movie? So you had, these are the options to choose from: Jaws, Top Gun, Independence Day, and The Sandlot. You have any guesses? What
I'm
won?
gonna
What lost?
I'm gonna say coming in fourth place, Independence Day.
Okay,
Um,
good guess.
Third place, Top Gun. Second place, Sandlot. First place, Jaws. That's my call.
All good guesses. All good guesses. This was our most voted on poll in a while. Like I
Yeah.
can't keep track, but I do know like this was a popular one in a while, and it was very close. So tied for last at 21% was The Sandlot and Independence Day. 21%, very close. And then in second place with 26% was Top Gun.
Hmm.
And then by one vote at 32%, Jaws took the
Yeah.
win. Top Gun came in from behind. It was losing for a while
Hmm.
because like Jaws and The Sandlot were tied. Like when I first posted this, and then
Yeah.
Top Gun came up from behind and got second. So
Wow. See, that's funny because I was like, I knew nobody was taking Independence Day. Like, I just was like,
some people did.
some people did, but I
Yeah,
didn't think it had a shot at winning.
me neither.
So then I was like, because me, I was between Sandlot and Jaws,
I figured.
and
Yeah.
and I just went with Jaws because it's fucking Jaws.
I mean, it started this summer
Yeah,
blockbuster.
yeah. So it's just Jaws. But then I literally I voted on it, and I scrolled, and the next reel I saw was that Fourth of July scene from Sandlot, and I was just like, it's
Mm,
perfect. What was I thinking?
yeah,
That's like the best Fourth of July movie. Yeah. So, but
that is a great scene.
it is a great scene. It's a great scene. Like, I think I told your sister and your mom, or was that you? And I said this is the other day, and I said, as a kid, I remember like the first Fourth of July where I understood what was happening.
Mm.
Like somebody pulled out some sparklers, and it was dark, and we were still out, and it was just like, oh my gosh, this is great. You know, I remember that. So then I like was able to look forward to it the next summer.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I didn't think I just didn't think Top Gun was going to get as much love as it got. I
I
really did.
mean,
I mean, it's a good movie, but
it's a classic.
I didn't think anybody would be like I think of Fourth of July. I think of Top Gun.
I think it's like because America, hoorah, Top Gun.
Oh,
That's what Top Gun is, and then
right,
4th of July waving around flags.
raw. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's an interesting.
and then also Top Gun Maverick just a couple years ago, so
Yeah,
it's recent.
true that. True that.
Yeah, 4th of July came and went. It's
Hope
yeah,
everybody had a hot dog.
yeah, people were laying off fireworks for a while out here.
Out your way.
Yeah, for a while, but that was cool.
We got them pretty good where we were at. The dogs hated them, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had a thunderstorm today, so it was just like my dog. They're just a mess right now. But yeah, 4th of July, man.
Yeah.
Books. America, 250. 250.
Yeah, good for us, I guess.
Yes. Fun fact, 250 years and we're still like a baby of a country.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, I just learned this, internet, you can vet it if you want, people. I just read it and it sounds true enough. Ancient Egypt was so old that by the time Cleopatra became, the pharaoh,
Mm-hmm.
they were studying ancient Egyptian history.
Yeah.
And Cleopatra's existence is closer to the birth of the internet than it is the actual birth of Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty bananas. So,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so 2,500 years, 250. We'll see. We'll see. I'm just saying, like, it's like for us, we're like, holy shit, but in a great grand scheme of things, we're still new at this.
Yeah, drop in the bucket. Yeah.
Yeah, and every country that's ever existed feel like they were the modern era. This is different. It's different. We're doing things different now, but it's hard to say.
Yeah, very
So
true. But yeah, 250 years. Oh, the World Cup. That's what it is. America's played. Well, we would have played by this time this episode comes out. We would have played against Belgium. That's our next opponent. What's his face? Like the best scorer on the U.S. team. Did you hear that he had gotten a red card
no.
against their last game? Yeah, people were calling it like a BS call because if you rewatch it, it was an accident. Like he stepped on the guy's like ankle, but like you could tell it was an accident. But they gave him a
Mhm.
red card, so he was out the
Wow.
rest of that game. But they ended up winning that game. I forget his name, but they're like, since there's a red card, he could also miss the next game.
Oh.
We're in the knockout stage now for the World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Yeah.
guess he's supposed to play tomorrow. So, and it's against Belgium. So,
Yeah.
by the time this episode comes out, you guys would know if we won or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is the first time they made it to this level since 2002, the
Wow.
U.S. team. So,
Well, my boss is furious right now about the World Cup because
why?
he hasn't been able to watch Judge Judy. So
Oh,
he's
that's
like,
tragic.
Come messing with my Judy.
He's the only one
I'm
that
like,
watches
wow,
that show.
bro. Yeah, he's it's new to him.
Mm.
New to him. I told him it was like when you were in kindergarten, your buddy came over for the play
Oh
date,
my God, yeah.
and he wanted me to tell him when Tom and Jerry was on. So then I did, and he said, I already seen this one. I said, buddy, you seen them all.
Yeah.
It's Tom and Jerry. So
Yeah.
him complaining about missing out on Judy, I'm like, well, Judy ain't new.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
The World Cup, it's like out here at least, like people are watching it, so it's
That's
pretty
good.
fun to see. Or you can tell when like Mexico's playing because you
Yeah.
can hear like people cheering and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's pretty fun. Yeah.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your Uncle Doug. Yeah, he's big soccer guy.
Mm-hmm.
So he was one of our early first season episodes out.
Yeah. Yeah. Back when we started, yeah.
Hell, we probably should have done one with him during this World Cup, so he can explain to us like
Mhm.
what's going on. And maybe make that happen. But yeah, he's definitely our soccer expert.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's been exciting to follow that.
That's cool. Yeah, I watched a couple games right before the World Cup, but I haven't watched any of the actual knockout.
Mm.
But I do enjoy soccer when I have time to watch.
Yeah, no, it's fun. I'm trying to think. Like Cape Verde just played Argentina, and it was like super close.
Yeah. I keep seeing all this stuff about Cape Verde. Like they were barely able to put a team together or something crazy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the goalie's 40 and
Yeah,
all this stuff. Yeah. Hey, Cinderella stories, man.
Yep, they were close.
That's the beautiful thing about sport.
The World Cup from two people that don't watch soccer.
Hey.
But you want to get into some news?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So we just talked about The Sandlot for a little. One of the most iconic 4th of July movie scenes happened in it. And you had told me that they are getting a sequel movie.
I think it might be like like I told you, I'm thinking it might be a series or something actually. But it's called Dugout Dads.
Yeah.
And it brings back a large number of the original cast. Like Benny the Jet, he's not going to be there. He doesn't act anymore. Yeah, it's a series.
Benny.
It's a series, but like the Great Bambino is going to be there.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Smalls, like all those guys, they're like going to be back. And Danielle, what's her name? Danielle Fisher from Boy Meets World. Topanga. She's going to be
she's in it.
Mm-hmm. She's going to star as the Great Bambino's wife.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, but yeah, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of the original cast coming back for the show. So, I mean,
cool. I wonder how it's gonna do. I am curious.
Oh wait, see, it's a reunion, but it's not a sequel, huh?
So is it just a reunion special?
It's a show. It's a reunion in the sense that it reunites the original cast, but it's completely original characters
Oh.
that are unconnected to the 1993 film. Damn
Okay.
it! I should have.
Yeah, I'm not watching that. I
that.
wasn't gonna watch it regardless, but I'm really
Well,
not
the
watching
show
it.
follows an idealistic dad who volunteers to coach his child's little league team, only to realize the most unruly players on the field are actually the parents and the other coaches. Ooh, imagine that. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
no one's gonna watch this show because they're gonna see themselves. It'd be mad. They're gonna
Mm.
be like, I mean, he's so young because he wants his son to be
Yeah,
the
he has
best.
a good point. Oh.
What do you mean my son's 5'4" and he's 17 years old? He's gonna grow. He's gonna grow. No, he's not, damn it.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's not.
No, they're
So,
definitely doing Pee Wee or
yeah, I
little.
know. But yeah.
I'm not surprised the show's being made because what's his face? Ham? Is that the character's name? The Great Bambino or
Yeah, the great
Hambino?
yeah.
What's his whatever his name is?
Patrick Renna or whatever.
Yeah, what like on social media, like that is his whole identity. It's just like
It is.
so. I'm like, I know he's been pushing for this so.
For a minute.
Yeah.
What's weird is like because he did a reel recently where they were all at dinner and they're all laughing and reminiscing. Then the last pic is him getting the bill, and I'm like, so are you the only one that works? And then what are you in? Like, how are you the guy? Like,
it's
the
I
great.
mean the TikTok money. That's why.
I guess.
I guess.
Like, well, he got the banger to show up. Who she's getting away with nostalgia too.
Mm-hmm.
Because she was a lot of people's guilty pleasure. For real. I never watched Boy Meets World. I just remember like I was too old for it. Then like I caught one of her like later was like, who is that?
Yeah.
It's like
that's how I felt watching like the reruns. I was like, what?
How did I miss her?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But so yeah, that show's happening. So
interesting.
We'll see. I don't even know what
Amazon
network it's
show.
Be on.
I'm guessing.
Who knows?
MGM.
No, it's on Sony Plus. No, I'm joking. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either, but that's coming. Let us know what you think when it happens.
Yeah. If it hits those right buttons,
Yeah. Another legacy sequel happening is Heat 2.
Yes.
The Michael Mann, right?
Oh, yeah, Michael Mann. Have you ever watched it?
No, I need to.
Yeah.
I know. It's a longer movie, so I just never set aside time to watch it. But yeah, I was for this movie, not when they announced it, but when they casted Michael B. Jordan and Austin Butler. Oh wait, no, that's Miami Vice. Scratch that. I'm for the Miami Vice movie with Austin Butler and Michael B. Jordan.
That's
2.
funny.
Who's the main cast in Heat 2?
Heat 2, the main cast, Leonardo DiCaprio, has been cast as the Val Kilmer character. Nice. Christian Bale has been cast as Al Pacino's character.
Oh.
Austin Butler.
Austin Butler, isn't it?
Yeah, he's been cast, but we don't know.
I'm confused.
Yeah, Austin Butler's everywhere. Adam Driver is in talks, which means he's going to probably do it.
Oh yeah.
And Stephen Graham, they're talking about him possibly playing the Robert De Niro character. So we'll see.
And is Michael Mann coming back?
That's a good question. Is Michael Mann?
I think I did see that.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely producing, right?
Yeah, but
as for directing, that's a good question. It is Michael Mann. Yeah, buddy. He didn't write it though. Yeah, he did.
I don't think he wrote.
No,
he didn't write the first one.
Yeah, he has a writing credit on it, but he directed it. Yeah. Michael Mann's a bad boy. Funny thing about Heat.
Oh, he did. He was a sole writer for Heat. Wow.
Yeah, it's based on a novel, so it's adapted, right?
No, it doesn't. No? It says sole writer. I don't think it was an adaptation.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm a fan of Michael Mann. I wish he made more movies. I loved Heat. I think you can check the numbers if you want. You can check the archives. When Heat came out, it underperformed. I'm pretty sure. it was definitely one of those on demand hits. Like once it became on demand,
Mm-hmm.
people started to watch it. You know what I mean? And then it became quotable when rappers started rapping about it. That 30 seconds line, man, that people say that shit like they could do it. You know, like you know the line, right? The
No.
don't have anything you can't walk away from in 30 seconds flat when you feel the heat coming around the corner. Like
Mm.
like Robert De Niro says that shit cold as hell. Just deadpan just says it and then has to do it, you know, at some point in the movie. Yeah. So, you know, all the gangsters tell you that don't
Yeah.
don't have anything in your life that you can't walk away from in 30 seconds or less. Yeah, okay. Okay. But I mean that's because there's a really dope scene in the original Heat with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro, and they're in a diner and they're talking, and Pacino asked De Niro if he ever like, do you want a regular life? And Pacino's like, what do you mean, like ball games and cookouts? Like he's like, so what do you mean? And then he says all that. But the
Mm-hmm.
funny thing about that scene, because this was like the first time they had acted together, right? So it was a big deal. But the funny thing about that scene is they did not shoot that scene together.
Oh. That's
Yeah, there
funny.
were doubles. There were stand-ins when they shot that scene.
Mm-hmm.
So in reality, they still didn't act together, which is
Yeah.
crazy. But yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch it. Takes place in
super
LA,
young,
right?
super young Natalie Portman. Oh, it's L.A. It's
Yeah.
L.A. Yeah. They said I just saw a thing too. They said there's a scene where Val Kilmer's like unloading and loading an AR, and apparently they like use that scene in like I don't know artillery classes, like to try to break
I
down
think
like
that's real.
I don't know. I mean, he unloads that bitch pretty fast. Well,
I
no,
know.
it was real rounds. Like Michael Mann, it was real rounds. They were shooting real guns. They had to unload and load the guns. Yeah. So
I
I
can't
don't know.
believe that. That sounds like some urban myth.
I mean, I'm not saying it was real guns and like there was real bullets in it, but it was a gun is a gun.
I know.
You know.
I'm sure they were using real guns.
Yeah, but
I can't
I
believe
don't
the
know.
bullets though. Real
I mean,
rounds.
the rounds. Yeah, I mean, it was like however many rounds you get, he'd have to. If he shot him, all he had to unload and reload
Mm.
and keep the shot
Oh,
moving.
okay, well that makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, watch it. Val
Yeah, I
Kilmer.
am gonna watch
Yeah.
it. I am.
John
I do
Boyd.
always get that mixed up with Miami Vice though. I always have.
Well, that's Michael Mann too, though. So
Yeah, that's why
yeah,
I get confused.
yeah.
And they kind of look the same to me, like visually.
Stylistically,
Yeah, yeah.
you got to figure Mike. All right, so just Miami Vice, great TV show, mediocre movie. That's all you got to remember. There's no need to watch
Yeah.
the Miami Vice movie with Jamie Foxx. There's no reason.
I
So
won't. I will watch Heat though. Yeah, people do love it.
yeah.
Don't and everyone always says like the Dark Knight's basically Heat, right?
Is it the Dark Knight that's Heat, or is it?
I feel like I've heard that.
Hmm.
But I don't
That's the
know. I've
thing.
never seen it.
Hey, watch it and let me know. But yeah, it's good. Heat's good. It's a good one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's coming
But
out.
yeah,
I
that's
think
coming
next
out.
year. So,
Yeah.
but it has a good cast already.
Yeah.
So crazy. Like, yeah. We'll see what he's. If Michael Mann still got it. Heat 2
Yeah.
pre-production. Oh, there's not a anticipated release date.
Oh, okay.
Just some pre-production.
Yeah. I have faith.
Yeah.
I have faith.
We'll see.
Random thing that we didn't discuss pregame. Are you seeing all the the hate? Because we're talking about like good directors if they still got it.
Mm-hmm.
What is going on with the Odyssey? Why is this
Oh,
all
I
this
don't
negative?
know.
But it's so weird.
I
Like
don't know.
they're saying the one trailer has like 1 million more dislikes than likes, and
I
people.
saw it's the one trailer is now the most disliked trailer on YouTube.
Yes,
It
I'm
beats
like,
Snow
what?
White.
Yeah, I'm like, what is going on right
don't
now?
know.
Like,
I don't know.
I'm like, I watched a YouTuber, and your sister sat down and was like, "What are you watching?" And I was like, "It's just a YouTuber," and he always says messed up stuff. I was just kind of watching
Who
just to
was
see
the YouTuber?
Critical Drinker, and I was
I don't
like,
know.
"Oh, he just says terrible things." And I was just watching just to see what he had to say. Yeah, he popped up on my thing. I was like, "Hey, let's see what this asshole has to say." And oops. Anyways, so he just said all the things that I knew people were saying. You know what I mean? And I don't necessarily agree with. but it was just like, if this is how people are thinking, I'm like,
Yeah. It's such minor, or it's such things where it's like really like this. You wouldn't be thinking about this, but in this situation, you are like,
yeah,
oh, the armor is not realistic. It's a fantasy. The
it's a
Odyssey's
yeah,
not. This Odyssey
it's
is not
not
even
real.
based on real,
It's not real.
real
Yeah,
historical facts. So that's the silly thing. The Helena of Troy, people up in arms,
yeah,
which I knew that
yeah.
was gonna happen. The
It's
dialogue, which we've talked about.
yeah,
But
yeah,
by the end of the day, I'm like, it's Christopher Nolan. Name me one Christopher Nolan movie that you guys don't like.
yeah. Like
Like I'm
it's going to
talking,
be good.
yeah.
Like I
Even
just,
if it's his worst movie
it's still
ever,
going to be
it's
good.
still a good
Yeah, it's
movie.
still going to be good. So
Yeah.
like it's like so weird because the Lupita thing, Helena Troy thing, it's so annoying to me. It's just
Mm-hmm.
so
It is
much
very annoying. It's yeah.
like when people cast people of a different race and then you feel some kind of way. I'm like, motherfucker, John Wayne played Genghis Khan. Stop.
Yeah.
Like, stop. Drives me crazy. It drives me crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You're complaining about Lupita, but Matt Damon's playing the Greek guy. Come on. Like, what are
Yeah,
you
that's
doing right
yeah.
now? Like, it's right in
Yeah.
front of your face.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It drives me crazy.
It is very
Yeah.
very upsetting, and
You're like, it's very
yeah,
upsetting.
and people now like act like Troy's like just some great movie. Like Troy's a fun movie. It's a
Right?
fun movie,
It's a
but
fun
come
movie.
on.
Yeah.
Like why are you
Come on.
acting like this is the standard?
Yeah, Troy.
Yeah.
Right?
Like this I want this Helena Troy. Like get
Yeah.
out of here. Like what? Like
It's like Jack. It's just Jack Brad Pitt. That's all it
yeah,
is. He's
like
just jacked, and he does a cool jump stab to the
mm-hmm.
people. That's like his move.
Yes.
That's all it is. Like
Get on my nerves.
the movie like did more damage to Orlando Bloom's career than like
mm-hmm.
anything else.
It's just it is annoying. I am really confused on the just the hate that the movie as of late has been getting.
Yeah,
Like
it's
this
crazy.
is the same movie that the IMAX tickets like sold out as soon like a year ago, when they went on sale. Like what? Where does the switch up?
So weird.
Yeah, it is weird. They have something at like Universal City Walk in LA. They made a Trojan horse. I was seeing on social media.
Oh
They have
wow.
like a life to scale Trojan horse. So that's pretty cool.
That is cool.
But yeah, that's next week. So
yeah, I'm gonna go.
Me too. It's 3 hours.
That's my plan. That's my plan.
It's 3 hours.
What's the day?
Today's the 5th.
I mean, what's the date? Sorry that it's coming up.
Oh. The date is, it'll be out the 16th of July.
Okay. I'm trying to get there. I was hoping to get to see Supergirl this week, but I know someone who did.
Yeah, you want me to talk about it?
If you want to talk about it, or if you just want to wait, it's up to you.
I'll talk about it real quick.
Talk about it.
Supergirl. Not a lot of people have seen it, so don't feel left out.
Not a lot of people have seen it. Yeah.
As of July 5th, it's only grossed 100 million worldwide. That's really bad.
What?
100 million worldwide. It's been out for a week.
Yes.
But for this blockbuster, or supposed to be blockbuster, it has only grossed this 100 million worldwide, 58 million domestically. That's not a lot. It's gonna be a flop.
Mm-hmm.
The reviews were mediocre.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even bother to remember the Rotten Tomatoes or anything. But it's not a bad movie. It's not a good movie. It is an okay movie. So
Okay. This was a Phase 1 MCU movie. What would you compare it
to? I've been hearing this a lot, like people comparing it. I guess it'd be Iron Man 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I thought you were going to say like Thor.
Like it's not bad.
Yeah.
No, I would watch this over Thor.
Okay.
Like I think the performances are really good. Like Millie Alcock as Supergirl and who else is even in it? Jason Momoa as Lobo. Like he's funny.
But you were like, who
I'm
else is even in
I'm
it?
trying to think of like nameable characters. Like the side, I forget her name, but the girl that goes on the adventure with her, I forget her
Oh yeah,
name. I
her
think
real
it's
name?
Ruthie. Ruthie.
Yeah,
Or
it's
the
Ruthie.
character's name. Yeah, she's good. Other than that, like everyone's kind of a side character. The villain's whatever. I think the acting's good, but his character is whatever. But Jason Momoa, side character, he's good. He's funny. I don't. It does feel like they just forced him in there. Like it doesn't. Like he
Really?
wasn't. Yeah, he didn't contribute. He helped out, but he didn't contribute. His character could have been taken out, and nothing would have changed.
See, it's funny you say that because I remember when they announced him being cast, I thought it seems a little late that he got cast. They probably were like, we better do something because
Maybe, but
because
also why? Because like why him? Why Lobo?
it's outer space.
But like,
He is probably free.
but
They were
but
like, who?
you're building this universe. Why is Lobo the next character to introduce?
Well, they couldn't do any Green Lantern, so that probably like immediately took who off the board. You
Okay,
know, and DC. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
this just seems super random. It seems like James Gunn, which I'll get into, but like
Yeah,
the projects that he announced, it's like why are we doing these when you're trying to lay down the foundation for an average Joe? You'd
yeah,
be like, who's this Lobo guy? Oh, he's
right.
funny. So, they made it work, but it's also like why Lobo? Like, is
Yeah.
he essential? Is he an essential building piece for what we're trying to do?
Mm-hmm.
He's not, but he was fine. Like I said, like all the actors did a really good job, but this movie was 2 hours and it felt longer. It's if like I was like, what? Especially, I can't even name the plot point, but there was a sequence. I guess it would be in the middle when like Lobo was introduced and stuff, and there's this big action set piece, and I was like, what are we doing? And then when it finished and it kept on going, and Supergirl ends up on the green planet, I was like, oh shoot, like we still got this is the last act here. I was like, this, oh man, I thought we were already
Yeah,
getting
through
to
it.
that point. I was like, oh man, yeah, it was just an okay plot, which is a shame because if you read the book, it's like this breathtaking story and you see the potential, and it just doesn't deliver. It just takes the basics of that storyline and
Yeah,
puts it out on the page. Um,
yeah,
the interior effects were really well done. Like there's some stuff they're doing which I was like, wow, that looks really good. But everything exterior looks desaturated and washed, which was weird. Like it looked
really.
bad. Yes.
Yeah,
But everything inside, like all the sets and everything looked really good and the costumes looked really good. But once they're
okay.
outside, it looked rough. Um and then they also changed something about her origin, which I don't know how you'll feel if you want me to tell you.
Yeah, yeah.
So they changed. This is a spoiler when you find out about her origin. That I think I know why they're doing this, but Krypton wasn't destroyed in a day. Her dad saved this section,
Yeah.
launched him in space, right?
Okay.
And then
Mhm.
she was born like 8 years after that. So Krypton blew up, right? Krypton blew up. That's when Clark went out. But what's her name? Clark? What's her name?
Kara.
Kara. Her dad took a portion of Krypton in space. They're
Mhm.
living on this floating planet, pretty much, a floating rock. She's
The
born eight
city.
years. The city, yeah, the section
Yeah.
of the city. She's born 8 years after that. So then she grows up in this section of Krypton, and then they start getting there's kryptonite in the ground, so like they start getting poisoned, and that's why her dad sends her away because her mom dies and he's about to die because they're like poison. So she gets sent to Earth at that point. She's a teenager, and
Okay.
but the city's still floating in space. Like we don't know really what happens. She hasn't been back since.
Oh.
Yeah. So the origin that changes that she wasn't born before Clark and got lost in space or whatever when
Yeah,
he landed on Earth on schedule, and then she like eventually landed.
yeah. Just
Um
like so, they both like she wasn't even born yet when he
she
got
wasn't
there.
even born yet. So yeah, he is older. Like he is 10 years older or whatever. Like
Huh?
not just technically he is, right?
Hmm.
He is her elder. And she never knew she never knew Krypton, and I don't really care about the age thing. I feel like it adds more nuance if she's older and was supposed to protect him, and then like she arrives on Earth and she missed out on so much of his life. I like
Yeah,
that, but the thing where I was like, man, why'd they change that? Because she's like, oh, Krypton, like I miss home, but like her, like she doesn't even know true Krypton. She
not this,
knows
not that
this
city.
refugee
Yeah,
version of
that
Krypton
wasn't. Yeah,
that wasn't Krypton even
yeah,
either. So I feel like that's an interesting change. I feel like they did that because they're gonna bring back that city.
that city. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh. Hmm. Hmm.
I thought it was interesting.
I feel like my man Tom King would have signed off on
No, he was at the premiere,
that. Yeah. What do he
but
look like? He's probably like.
I didn't look at too many pictures.
Yeah. Hmm. Gave up working for the CIA for this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Anyways.
there's some interesting changes for sure. There's another thing. I forget the main villain. They're so weird. Like his design that he gave Guardians, like
Yeah.
look to it, and the way he acted too was giving me like Ronan the Accuser vibes,
Oh.
but edgier. Um, but there was one of his like lackeys that looked like the comic book version of Kremen.
That's why they just do that.
I don't know. It was
Why
like I was like, are they trolling with us? Like
Yeah.
there
Like
was a
why
version
would?
with the like the ginger beard and stuff. I was like, wait,
Mm-hmm.
that's his comic book
That's him.
like version. It was weird.
Yeah.
I mean I don't really care that he didn't look like the comic book version. I just thought it was weird that they chose to make him so different, but then
Mm-hmm.
proceed to make a accurate version
Right
of
next
him
to
in the
him.
movie. Yeah.
Yeah. Which probably would have made. I don't know. But I don't know. When I saw his character design, I was like, why?
Yeah.
Why? Like, why? Like, what are you trying to
Mm-hmm.
make this guy? He was a bad enough bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the idea that out in the infinite space, some guy can just be a dick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just.
Yeah, and that's why I think that worked in the comic book so well. But in this one, he was like this. He was like,
Yeah.
oh man, this guy's just terrible. Like he's like
He's just.
some like sadistic human
Yeah.
being.
Yeah.
Which
Like some extreme.
yeah, he was extreme. Yeah,
Instead of just being like a. I don't know.
yeah, he was
Like,
just like a jerk, and like
yeah,
oh, he
he's
just
like a
shot the
pirate.
dog because
Yeah, he's a pirate. He was a dick.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He was just a dick.
Mhm.
And the idea that like they could do it with Supergirl, but they don't do it with Superman. The idea like you're only super under yellow sun, and you take away that yellow sun, and
Mhm.
you're real regular. So if you're on vacation under a red sun and somebody comes and shoots your dog, you got a
Mhm.
problem. Like
Mhm.
you got a big problem.
You do.
You know, that's one of the beauties. Beautiful because it's. I loved how in that story, so many of the situations she can't just solve because she's Supergirl. It's like
Mhm. Yeah.
even when she chooses to bring the girl along with her, she's like, "Well, I can't just fly after him now, I guess, because I got
Mhm.
you with me." So it's like I got to do this a different way, you
It
know?
was they did do that like kind of well in the movie, but it did get repetitive. Or it was she doesn't have her powers. Oh no, here she's getting her powers back, and she's all
Yeah,
powerful, and
yeah,
she can
yeah,
save the day. And oh, now
yeah,
she doesn't have the powers again. And I think that's
yeah,
what kind of made
yeah.
it feel so much longer because they did it like 3 times, and it
Oh,
was like
geez,
the
yeah,
same like warm up. Her
yeah,
getting her powers again and getting strong, and it's just like oh god.
yeah. Where the bulk of it should have been her powerless and then her getting him back, and then
Yes.
boom, boom, boom. Yeah, like
Yes.
remember in the comic the scene when she like destroys the ship,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and the scene when the horse. It's
Yeah,
so
no
good. It's
horse
just
in
so
it.
good.
No
I
horse
knew
in
there
it.
wouldn't be a
Yeah, I
horse
knew
because
there
that's
wouldn't be.
just
It's
that'd be too much for regular people.
mm-hmm.
But just so you people know, in the comic book, the horse is amazing.
Yeah.
It's actually amazing.
They
So
just don't have that magic in the movie. Like
it
when you're like
doesn't.
reading the page, it's like wow, like this, like the colors and everything is like
Yeah.
you're like
Yeah.
feeling, you're like through the eyes of Ruthie, you're like wow, yeah, this would be like epic to
Yeah.
see, and you just don't feel
Epic.
that in the movie.
And the girl who illustrated it, the woman who illustrated that book, what was her name? Well, they
Uh,
said they named the planet after her or something in the movie after
oh,
her. I forget, but she's just she's amazing. I keep saying amazing, but she
mm-hmm.
just is. I don't know
She is
why.
a good artist.
I should put Woman of Tomorrow on my wall because that book it's so good, so good, so well written, so well illustrated. I had high hopes, but it's
Me
Hollywood.
too. Yeah, you kind of know the vibe once as soon as the movie starts, which is a shame. But it's not a bad movie, but it's not good. I think
Yeah.
like I do respect it because if you're just a kid watching this, and you know, especially if you're like a little girl, you're like, oh, like it is a
Okay.
good hero to
Yeah.
make and to have. So it's a shame it's not getting the love it deserves.
Yeah, that's that weird thing. You know, boys don't
Mm-hmm.
go see girls with superpowers.
Yeah,
So strange. So strange.
it is strange, and like I don't know, it's just the James Gunn of it all. There's a like we talked about the villain looking like a Guardians thing, and the plot is giving really, you know, it's based off another work, but just a lot of the set pieces and characters feel like Guardians, and there's like a really really bad needle drop, and I
That's
guess
what
it
I keep
wasn't the
hearing.
director. I guess it was James Gunn said to use
Oh,
this song. There's a bad cover. There's a bad needle drop.
what was it? Just tell me.
I can't even
Spoilers.
remember the song. Like I know the song. I know the song,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't remember it.
Was it at the end?
Yeah, it's like the last epic fight. And it's like
Yeah,
some
that's
slow motion and Supergirl's like saving the day.
yeah.
It's a bad
That's what I
cover.
keep. Yeah, it's a bad needle drop. That's what I keep
Mm-hmm.
hearing. Wow.
But they did other needle drops throughout, and I'm like, why did they do this?
Oh, you know that's his stick, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's really yeah the era of the needle drop.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
Yeah. But they're in
For
a
those of you,
they're in an interesting situation because superhero fatigue is real, so they
mm-hmm,
don't have the luxury of like having a miss.
mm-hmm.
So, and this is a miss, review wise, box office wise. So they got to do a lot
So,
of work to make up for the next one.
so, and what potentially could have been a massive summer for Hollywood. Here we are at the end of June. We have Toy Story 5, which was a definite hit. Supergirl, which is about to be a bomb. The Odyssey now, which suddenly isn't a sure thing. You know what I mean?
No, it'll be okay. It'll be okay.
All hopes lean on Spider-Man, of course, But
No, this is actually the first. I saw May was the most money that movie theaters have made since COVID.
really,
So yeah,
adjusted for inflation, no, no, but still,
I don't know, but still,
yeah.
you have the last 5 years it going
Yeah.
down. So
Well,
you know,
we had what?
and
We
like
had Michael.
Obsession just grossed more than Sinners. I saw
Yeah, I saw that.
worldwide.
I saw that. Mm-hmm.
So.
You know, your sister didn't know what Blair Witch Project was.
Oh,
Yeah, I had to explain it to her
that's
yesterday.
surprising.
Then I didn't get to finish either, but I got to explain part of it to her. But yeah, she was like, "No, I don't know about that," and I was like,
That's surprising.
That movie's 27 years old. It's funny. I asked you and your sister about movies, and it's like old heads ask me, "You haven't seen Casablanca?" I'd be like, "No, I ain't seen Casablanca. What's wrong with you? I ain't seen, Lawrence of Arabia. Why would I watch?" You know what I mean? But yeah, the average person in their 20s isn't watching movies that are older than them. I forget that.
True. Also, Blair Witch has like aged poorly.
Yeah. Well, no, Blair Witch aged as soon as I walked out the theater, and I'm not even being funny. The way the movie,
you know it's fake.
Yeah, once you know it's fake, you're just like, should I watch it? Well, do you know it's fake? If you know it's fake, if you're just wanting to appreciate what these guys were able to do with $10,000,
true.
Otherwise, it's it's fake.
Mm-hmm.
When you don't know it's fake, you're in there like, what the fuck? Like seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember coming out the theater and people in the bathroom were like, "You think that was real?" And I'm like, "Man, that's some great marketing." Like they're really like,
Product for its time.
yeah,
Of its time.
The Blair Witch Project. It was a thing. So what do you give Supergirl out of 5 stars? What do you give it?
Out of 5, I gave it a 3. I gave it a 3 out of 5.
Yeah, that's solid.
Yeah.
That's solid. I can respect that.
Mm-hmm. It has some moments I do really like, but overall, it was mid. It was a mid movie.
Yeah. It was Iron Man 2. Okay. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
No, I got you. Yeah. Well, all hopes rest in Spider-Man, but
yeah. I'm hyped.
Yep. Me too. Me too.
Moving on, Reacher, your show, the Amazon hit show with the giant of a man.
Alan Rickson or whatever?
Yeah, Richardson.
Yeah, that giant of a man. Giant of a man. That's like my guilty pleasure is Reacher. I think I told you for season 2 they said he got so big they had to cut back on the fight scenes. They had to have him use a gun more because he was too big. I was like, what? And then season 3 or whatever, they found someone bigger than him for him to fight.
Wow.
They had the biggest Russian I've ever seen in my life. I was like, this guy is massive.
Oh my god.
Just throwing him around. I was like, he's throwing around Reacher. It was crazy.
It's crazy.
Like this guy looks like you get so big, things start to like look out of proportion. Like, I don't know, his head's really big. Like I was like, this guy's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, season 4
it's
or
4,
5.
Right?
Yeah, it's at least season 4. It's coming. I have a date, August 12th. So,
wow.
Reacher's going to show up somewhere on his bus because he got that bus pass. He's going to get into some shit. There's going to be some local woman who wants to have sex with him all the time.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to oblige her. He's going to solve the crime. He's going to leave town. And he's going to try to eat some pie. And I actually mean like lemon meringue.
Mm-hmm.
So, and
Jack
that's what Reacher does. That's what he does.
I can see how this is like a book series.
It
clearly
just
see.
Is.
Yeah.
But like guys like, I love Reacher. I'm like, well, yeah, what's not to love? He's giant, kicks ass, gets laid, eats pie. Come on. Rides a bus. Reacher's great. Reacher's great. The funniest is they always find like these tiny women that jump on him. Just like it just makes him look bigger.
Yeah,
like, he's like the
that's
only
why
dude.
They
I'm
probably
like,
do it.
I'm like, that guy's huge. Every time I see him, I'm like, he's just so huge. It's just crazy. But but they also have announced the spinoff, which will be premiering September 12th, and it's Neely. And Reacher's August 12th, Neely's September 15th. And
probably right after Reacher ends.
Yeah, we'll go right into Neely. And Neely's like his right-hand man, but she's a woman. But she's like 6'4".
Whoa.
Yeah, Neely, that's the thing. When Neely's next to him, he looks like a regular dude.
Oh.
Like, yeah, she's really tall.
Person.
Yeah, she's really tall. But she's like legit too. Like so yeah.
Now is that a book series or is this completely original?
I don't know. I just think I don't know. I think they're just giving her a try. Giving it a try. I mean, Queen Latifah's the equalizer, so they're like, hell.
True. Anything's possible.
Anything's possible, yeah. So I want to see how tall she is. I'm like, she's 6'4". They're going to say 5'11".
5'7". You find out Reacher's actually like 5'11".
She's 5'10".
Oh my god!
But I'm telling you, when she's standing next to him,
how tall is he actually? Now you have
there's no way she's only 5'10". Like there are pictures of her.
You have to look up how tall is he because he might be 6'2".
He is 5'10". Oh my gosh!
How tall is he?
I'm looking it up, bud. Because I'm telling you, when she stands next to him, they look like a normal couple.
Because he's probably shorter than you think.
This means I could probably beat him up. He's not a giant.
Well, you saw the clip.
He's 6'3".
Exactly.
So yeah, he's not that big. I'll be like, hey, bro, he ain't that big.
Yeah. It's all cameras.
Oh my gosh! So those girls on that show really are like 5'2".
That's why that guy stood up to him in his neighborhood.
I know.
Like, wait.
He was like, "You're 5'3". He's like, "You're 6'3". I'll knock you out.
Yeah.
He's like, you're not really Jack Reacher, bro. Calm down. Yeah. Which I never got to see the fallout of that.
Oh, I don't. I could care less.
I'm just saying because the guy like just rolled up on him. Like, he's like, you're not going to keep riding your dirt
Yeah,
bikes around.
I think he stopped, right? Like,
Yeah, he stopped.
yeah,
It's the whole thing.
I think he like punched him, but he did stop.
They got a
I
fight.
guess mission accomplished.
I guess he ain't throwing willies anymore, but he punched her in the face. So
Yeah,
whatever. She's 5'10". I'm done for this.
that's funny. Yeah, you're like, she's 6'4" and
Yeah, she's a giant. She's a giant of a man.
NBA star.
So the Russian guy is probably like 6'8". He's probably like NBA size.
Yeah, he probably is a huge. MVP. Yeah.
Like, oh. He'll be like, Matt, your hat size is still bigger than mine. I'm like, you're probably right, sir. You're probably right. Anyway, so those are coming now, and I'm looking forward to it. Guilty pleasure. It's funny because I was thinking about picking up Reacher season 1 for a friend of mine on DVD because he watched it here. Remember on 4th of July, and we never got to finish it. But it got me to thinking. But it got me to thinking about your argument about owning stuff. I'm starting to really think because, with the announcement with all the stuff with PlayStation, like how they're eliminating the library for PS4, and I'm like
2020. Is that 7 or 8? When did they do
I think
that?
It's 2027, bud.
That's
like
insane.
I'm like they're as they get away from hard copies of things, people. What is ownership? Like, what is actually ownership if you don't actually have it? Like, I'm not talking about in the cloud. Yeah, you subscribe that. Like you said it best when they went back and changed those scenes in Stranger Things. If you didn't know, you didn't know, and now you'll never see those scenes again.
That's what they told us.
Yeah. So I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, GTA. I told you GTA physical copies. There was just gonna be a QR code to download the game, but Rockstar was like, we just don't want to spoil it. We're gonna release the physical copies. I'm like, no, that was definitely because people complained.
They complained, yeah,
about not getting their own physical copy. But even then, it's like, they're releasing an unfinished game, so it's gonna be a DLC. So and now that they're just completely eliminating physical copies for the future, you're gonna see a lot more of that. Like you already see a ton now. You're gonna see so much more of just, it's. Here's the game. Here's an announcement. You get the game, and 6 months later, get this DLC.
Mm-hmm.
Or not even DLCs. It's like, you update the game, and you get this long list of updates. You're not reading that, or you could change whatever. And if you want to play the game, you have to update it. You can't refuse to update because you don't own the physical copy.
Because you don't own the copy. Yeah, like. It's the stuff that they're doing technology wise. I'm not a conspiracy theorist or anything, but it's just a trip how they can just make you do shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like they'll make you do it. You're like, I guess if I don't do this, I'm not going to get to play. Or,
I can't. I can't
if I don't
partake.
update, if I don't get a new cell phone, I'm not going to be able to update my. Like it's all just like let's do. Yep.
Yeah, if I don't update my cell phone, eventually I can't use my cell phone.
Eventually I can't use it. Yeah. It's like, but all I need to do is ring. I just need it to ring. They're like, nah, since you can't do it, we want to do other stuff. You don't get to do the stuff you want to do. It's crazy. Yep. But so I'm starting to lean more towards physical copies of things.
Yeah.
Actual ownership. Like I was talking to your sister about CDs because she said to me and your mother today, what could you do with $20 as like a teenager? And I said, now or like 1993? And she was like, 1993. I said, $20 in 1993 on a Friday. I said, oh my God, Deja. I was like, we go to movies. I was just like, she said, okay, 10. I said, $10? Still a good time. I said there was no 99-cent menu anywhere because cheeseburgers were 59 cents. Okay, I was like, so I could get 2 cheeseburgers and barely spend $1.
Mm-hmm.
Gas is under $1. I could put $3 in the tank, and your grandma would not be mad about it. I'd have her above her quarter tank, so she'd be cool. I was like, and I still had $5 more to do what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
That not that I was even drinking like that then, but a bottle of Mad Dog 2020 was like $2.50. I'm just saying, this is the world we were living in. Like, you're saying, what can I do with $10 on a Friday with my friends? Oh my gosh, like this is crazy. So so yeah. So that got me talking about CDs. I said, well, things that cost a couple dollars though. I said CDs cost a couple dollars. I said they when they first came out were like $13.99, $16.99 or something like that. I said, but you could buy a
Makes
tape for
sense. It
like
was
six
new.
ninety nine.
Yeah.
I was like, so you? I said, but like you guys, I said, think about it, Deja. I said, I pay whatever I pay for Apple Music Family Plan. I said, so you guys have unlimited music for under $20, the whole family. I said, but you don't own any of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I end that subscription tomorrow, you guys have nothing. Like you're just like you got to go back to buying music.
Yeah, yeah.
Because this is crazy. And I can't tell you, like, I mean, because before I got the Apple Music, I used to buy songs on iTunes,
Mm-hmm.
and like your sister would buy songs, and I'd be like, why is you know,
Oh yeah, yeah.
what's what you call it? Like, those
Mm-hmm.
goofy boy bands would show up on my playlist. I'm like, what is
Mm-hmm.
this? But now it's like, I have I think I told you the last CD I bought was probably like Gwen Stefani or like Fiona Apple or James Blunt, something like that. Like it's been a decade. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, leaning more towards getting back into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just something to keep in mind. Some people might be thinking, well, why does it matter if you don't own it? So
Yeah.
it's just a personal preference.
Mhm.
I always just think of like 1984 stuff, like, well, what can they change? And we don't know.
No, it's real.
Mandela effect. Mandela effect was like testing us. What will they notice?
Well, hey, I just saw Mandela effect. They said the Sprite bottles were never green. I was like, what are you talking about?
That's so dumb.
I was like, they were so. I think they're still
Yeah,
green.
I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like no, it was the Sprite that was green. The bottles were clear. Like
That is false. Like, yeah, they're stretching. They're stretching there.
Or maybe we're waking up, but we're
From the
waking up
Matrix.
from the Matrix. Yeah. I told my main man Matt Sergio, people are so stupid now. I said they're literally going to come thinking like, hey, we have a thing, and it'll jack you into like the metaverse 24/7. We're going to connect you,
Mhm.
but you're going to be fed and like you're going to live this amazing life. And I mean, it's just all we do is just use you like a battery. Like no, it's going to. That's how they're going to end up
Yeah.
like powering AI. And they're
Oh
like, oh, it's
yeah,
the Matrix. It's actually the Matrix.
Your neurons are
Yeah,
powering the
yeah.
AI
Like,
system.
we've seen this movie. Like everybody's like
Mhm.
Terminator. I'm like, no, it's going to be the Matrix. That's what's going to happen. So it's okay though. All right. Anyways, so can we finally talk about the thing?
The thing that I hope everyone watched. It's is over.
It's over.
The Bear, season 5. 5 good seasons, quality TV, every year, by the way, which you never see. You never see nowadays.
Yeah,
But it finished. I'm pretty sure you watched it all in a day. I watched it in a weekend. So
I watched it in a day and a half.
okay.
Yeah. First of all, people, we were day oneers.
Mm-hmm.
Go back into the archives and you'll hear us talking about this amazing new show called The Bear that you need to be watching. So
Yeah,
you're
I honestly
welcome.
think. Yeah, because we started the podcast in 2021, and it was the next year when The Bear came out, and we were like, The Bear, The Bear, The Bear. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like it was something new, different, and I feel like they maintain that every season too. Like when I tell you, I think you had the first season, all that anxiety you got in the kitchen, but then the later seasons were so much character growth and personal
Mm-hmm.
growth, and then this final season, I felt like it was just such a perfect combination of all of it. What are your thoughts on this last season?
I liked it. I thought it was a great finale or final season. I loved the final episode. The first 3 episodes started off slow to me. I was like,
Mhm.
okay. I honestly thought, yeah, this show needs to end. I'm glad it's the last season. That's what I thought. And then
Mm.
that was the first 3 episodes, and then because I was just like it's kind of doing the things that people had complained about previously, so I felt like they weren't really correcting themselves. Like example, like introducing Cheese, like that character, like
Oh, jeez.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
And but I did catch what they're doing. I was like, oh, this whole season's gonna take place in one day. I was like, I can't believe they're doing
Yeah.
that.
I said that after episode 1. I
Mm-hmm.
said that.
Oh, really? I didn't realize till like episode 2. When like episode 2 ended, I was like, oh my gosh, each
Yeah,
episode like it's gonna be a day. That's
it's gonna be a
crazy.
day. Fucking
So
genius.
genius
Yeah.
and like just bold to do for your final
Bold.
season.
Bold.
Yeah.
Yes.
And but once the service actually started, I I started really liking it. And by the end I was like, man, peak. I was like, I thought it was really good. It made very emotional show, but even with all that, it's a heartwarming show. Like you feel good by the time it was over. So I was happy.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually took notes while I was watching the finale, which I never do.
Wow, you never
Never.
do.
I never do.
Mm-mm.
And actually, I took notes at season 4, and my note was, "What is it about episode 4 of great shows?" Because 1, 2, and 3 were what they were. They were good, but they
Yeah.
were like.
I was trying to think.
And then season 4 started. Episode 4 started, and I was like, "This, let's go," because I
How
knew.
did it
I was
start?
like, "Let's go." I knew this is when the heat was coming, and then they just didn't. They didn't disappoint from that point on.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I was disappointed in the first 3 episodes,
But they were what they were. Like
they were what they were. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
But you know me, man. I'm a softie. I loved it. I mean, there are people out there who have issue with the ending.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because they need it to be like, a happy, I guess, happy ending, and how they see a happy ending. Like, we need to see that Cormy kept cooking, or that Cormy wrote a book, or that Cormy became an architect. We can't just have him looking up and texting his brother, which broke my heart when I saw that text was to Mikey. I was done, bud. And and that he was just okay, and that was the point. But some people want to see, they want to see the bow. I guess I'm cool with that, but
I think this was the bow for the situation of the characters. Like you get this realistic, like everyone loves the show because it's so realistic, and this whole season and the finale was like life keeps on going. Like this is the realistic ending.
I told your mother, because she didn't finish it, and I said, "You're going to guess everybody's ending as you're watching it." I said, because that's how realistic. Because your mom's rooted in the real. You know what I mean? And I was like, you're gonna get it because it's just realistic. What happens to everybody? You're gonna be like, everybody's situation. You're gonna be like, yep, that makes sense. That makes sense. And I love that, man. I mean, even little things like the fact not fucking up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that was perfect.
Everyone had growth. Everyone,
yeah,
especially like when you go back in season 1.
Oh yeah.
Based on how some of them react, like Carmi dropped the plate.
Oh.
And he was about to crash out, but like nobody crashed out at him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that wouldn't have happened in season 1. Yeah.
That was dope.
That was a great moment.
So you want to hear my quotes that I loved in the last episode?
Sure.
I said, "What is it about episode 4 of a show? Fire the coke rib, Sids. It's better than the lamb. It's better than anything I've ever made." I love that part. I love that. I was like, that's like the highest fucking praise you can get from somebody, and to get it from like your mentor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The most person you respect the most in the world. Whew. This isn't a quote, but when what's my man's name, Marcus? Hey, when he cut that candle and poured that caramel sauce, that was the most gangster thing I've ever seen, bud. I was like, oh, he was like, almost forgot. I was like, oh yeah, you're out here showing out now. I was like, yeah, I thought that was gangster. Of course, I said it when he said it. She said, "Did we get a star?" And he said, "No." And he said, "We got 2." I said, "Oh," and I said, "We got 2." He said, but he said, "You got 2," is what he said.
Yeah, that's cute. Yeah.
Because
that was a really good moment. Yeah.
Yeah, because meanwhile, I mean, it was brilliant too, because we have this whole episode, right, with all this anxiety, with the critic being there, and it ended up just being a guy. He had already come. He had already been there,
weeks ago,
and it was a night when Sid just cooked something she wanted to cook. You know, I was just like, oh, this show's so well written, man. It's
Yeah,
so well written. You
kind of
know,
kind of how life works.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
I love the moment with Sid when she had to take out the dish to
hmm
the table because there's no hands, and
yeah,
then she walked around the room, and like
yeah.
everyone
She
was like just showing her like love, base,
no,
for
yeah,
the food.
yeah,
I thought that was really well
yeah,
done.
yeah, yeah. Because that's why she does it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Yeah. And when you're in the back, you don't.
You don't. Yeah, I thought that too. Like right
Yeah.
before that happened, I was like, yeah, you're cooking, and everyone's compliments to the chef, all this stuff, but you never see it.
Mm-hmm.
You never
Yeah.
get that reception.
Yeah. So that was dope.
Mm-hmm.
Um, as you wish. You know, a little homage to Rob
Oh.
Reiner. I
Mm-hmm.
thought that was tough. That was
Yeah.
tough. And you're gonna laugh, but when Richie was on that plane and
Mm-hmm.
when his hands were fidgeting, I was like, "Come on, give it to me."
Mm-hmm.
And she reached out and took his hand. I said, "Hell yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah!"
I love
When,
that slow burn.
oh, when he said, "Still got it," I was dying. I was dying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, that was real nice, real nice. So I was, yeah, I loved it. You know,
I love that. Yeah, everyone like Richie is growing. Like he's never been to a
yeah.
different state. I bet.
You never been
Well,
on a
Jerry.
plane.
Yeah, I never
Yeah, you
been.
never.
He's going to
Yeah,
Japan.
yeah,
Like Carmi, you could
yeah.
guess what he's doing. I think he's going back to the kitchen.
I do too. Yeah,
Like I love that scene. I
yeah,
think like Jeremy Allen White kills it with his monologues. So like you
yeah.
can see him realizing
Oh, I love
like his
this.
pat. Yeah, and he
Yeah,
just can't
yeah,
be in charge. So.
yeah, yeah. That's all. You just
Yeah.
can't be the boss,
Or
bro.
he has a new reason for doing it now too. Like
Yeah.
before, it's like to prove to Mikey,
Hmm.
but now it's now he has a different type of love for it. So
Yeah. And it's that in that scene. That's I don't know, man. You know how I run my mouth, so I can kind of relate to talking about something and realizing something as you're talking about it.
hmm
Like, you know what I mean? Like as you're like, oh, 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 and yeah. So I really dug it. And I like how everybody made it back, kind of, even if it was for like 2 seconds.
yeah,
Because
like with the birthday scene.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
I
like
was glad
it's what
because
you
I
need.
mean everybody got to show their face for a second.
hmm
And
No, that was
look,
nice.
and Oliver Platt, man, can we just talk about how dope he is? Serious Cicero.
hmm
He says the funniest shit with no hesitation. He said, "I'm gonna come in there. I'm
Oh
a
yeah,
pinch." I was
that was
like,
absurd.
I was like,
Yeah,
oh my gosh, like they'd arrest me if I said that to someone at the
yeah.
DMV. Like,
I really do like his character. That
yeah,
was like my only like critique of the season. I just wish they showed less of that little
the little side quest.
excursion. Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
get why they were doing it, just like to
Well, the
show
only,
how the bear survives.
I mean, I felt like I feel like they had to show them, yeah, like you said, because they would just come back with a solution.
Mm-hmm.
Because like that whole like when they went to see the lady to get the air rights and they didn't get them, I'm like, well, what
Mm-hmm.
the hell? But well, I guess if your first alternative works, then so
Yeah,
there's
like I
that.
get why they did it. Honestly, this is just like a personal thing. I don't like the computer character,
Oh,
and then they added cheese. I just don't like that type of humor with that they bring.
yeah.
And like I just don't like his character. I'm like, oh, he's a jerk. Like I don't think that's funny. So
Well, I
that's just
think
a personal
cheese.
gripe with me. So when they're on screen for that long, I'm like, oh, like I don't care.
I feel like cheese had to exist because Rob Reiner passed. I think. I think they had to work around him, in my
Maybe,
opinion, because he was supposed to be there.
yeah,
Like
maybe.
Abram was on the phone with him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like that whole like
Yeah, the dynamic would have been different. It would have been Rob Reiner trying to convince Jimmy
yeah, that the
to,
franchise was going to work. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like you're right.
So
You're right. It
so
just felt like, yeah, it just
yeah.
felt like the bear adding a new character,
Mm-hmm.
for the sake of doing it.
Yeah, but
But one interesting thing I saw with the show that each season, I think we talked about this before, was a different stage of grief,
grief. Yeah,
and this one was the acceptance
acceptance.
stage. So yeah,
Yeah. Oh, you saw that somewhere?
yeah, I saw it last season,
Mm-hmm.
But then, when this show ended, you get to see like first one's denial, second one's
Mm-hmm.
um anger, third's
Anger.
depression, which
Yeah.
a lot of people like season 3. Then 4 is bargaining, and
Mm-hmm.
5 is um acceptance.
Acceptance.
But yeah, season 3, maybe it will be better now that you've seen it as a whole. But who
Right.
likes being depressed? So
Right.
you're
Right.
watching season 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
And no Mikey,
That's what I was gonna say. And the only thing we saw of Mikey was a picture
and
of
some
him and
flashbacks.
yeah. There were no flashbacks.
No, there's no like quick flashbacks like of previous scenes and
Oh,
of
yeah.
Gary, of the
Yeah.
Gary special.
Yeah.
That's probably why we got the Gary special.
Yeah, it was here's all your Mikey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
But makes
yeah.
sense. Makes sense he's not in it because you're finally accepting
Mm-hmm.
his death and like moving on.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I agree. Yeah, one of my all-time favorite shows, man. Coming to an end.
Yeah, it was good.
Almost bought $100 white T-shirt because of that show.
Oh, which
Still,
one? Which one?
still might do it.
The
Hmm?
what brand is it?
Oh, it's
I think I
called
know what you're talking about. Is it like
yeah,
German?
yeah.
Yep.
It's $1. It's like $89 for one.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I was
I've
like,
seen those. Yep.
so maybe if I get yoked one last time, I'll buy it.
Mhm.
But I ain't buying it right
It's
now when I'm chunky monkey.
yeah.
Oh,
It's so hard. Like no one can pinpoint what brand they are on the show.
yeah,
Like there's like it might be that one you're talking about, but it might be
yeah.
the Whitesville ones. Like no
The
one
Whitesville's the
knows
one
for
I
sure.
saw. The Whitesville one.
Oh,
That's the one I
that comes.
remember.
That's a pack of 2.
And it's a 2-pack for $100.
Yes, that does come with 2.
Hmm.
The German one, I'm pretty sure it's German. That's just one. And it's like $89. They're supposed to be very heavy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like they
People
look
say
heavy.
people say they're thick. Not a good for summer shirt.
But the way I roll, you know me. I'll be rocking that shit all year round.
Mm-hmm.
I love a good people. If you didn't know, I love a good white T-shirt. I love a bad white.
Yeah.
I love white T-shirts.
I'm gonna start doing that. I'm my minimalist journey. I've been trying to get back to my basics.
Hey,
So
hey, the white tees. I'll send you my top 5 favorite brands.
Kirkland, Hanes.
No, I don't mess with Hanes. I don't mess with Hanes. No disrespect, but Hanes shrinks up. You know who really
Hanes
shrinks up?
bad.
Fruit of Loom shrinks up bad.
Bad.
Like,
And you get that
bad.
real turkey
Yeah.
thing with
Get the turkey neck. I like, I actually like Kohl's. They're super soft tees.
Oh, you do.
I like Target's. Well, Target carries Jockey. I like Jockey.
Jockey's good. Oh, you like the Goodfellow? Goodfellow. That's
they're not
Target.
bad. They're not. I mean, I'm a little bigger for them. You know what I mean? But Calvin Klein makes a nice white tee as well. That'll last. You know. You think they don't make them anymore. It's back in the day. Echo Red. Echo made a white tee that was extra long.
Oh, that makes sense for the time.
Yes. So it was like the perfect waist length. Like it would be just like it was like if like I was like an XL then. So I get like an XL, but it had like a 2XL length. You know,
Okay.
Just at the waistline. Like the sleeves were still where they were supposed to be. Oh, I love those shirts, man. Love them. Yeah. But that wasn't even that long. I mean, it was a decade ago.
That was longer, Dad.
Yeah,
Echo.
it was.
It was like 20 years ago.
I think I bought my last pair of Echo shirts. Yeah, it was a long time.
Dad, I remember Echo being big until it wasn't.
Until it wasn't. I had Echo bubble coat.
Yeah, like 20 years.
I think Echo was like my last cool thing I bought when I bought that Echo jacket. Then I was just like, I'm a dad. I'm not cool. But yeah.
You can still buy Echo at the Burlington and downtown.
Really?
When I was in school, I would go there. I'm like, Echo. Where are they getting this?
Stop, bud. Stop. You're like, I might buy this for a Halloween party.
Mm-hmm.
That's
they might have their shirts there. You have to check it out.
I'm like Googling it right now. Extra long tee, man. But yeah, I'm a fan of white tee. So anyway, how did we get on that? Oh, we were talking about the
Oh,
bear.
the Bears. They do have
Yeah.
crisp white tees. Yeah.
Yeah, they do. But all right. So yeah, I think the final season was the 98 out of 100.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You want to rank all the seasons? Curious what you think.
it's tough. So we have 5 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
What was 2?
2 was with Marcus in Copenhagen, Fishes, the flashback at the dinner with the family, and then Forks. These are standout episodes. Forks with Richie working at the restaurant, singing Taylor Swift.
Yeah. What was 3? Is that the freezer? Is that
3,
how it
no,
ended?
season 2 was the freezer
The
and
freezer.
Carmi's crash out. Season 3
Yeah.
was it opened with like the montage, and then
I
like I
love
know
that.
Sugar gave birth that season.
Mhm.
I
They get the
honestly
bad
I can't.
review. They get the bad review in 3.
That's how the season ended.
3?
Yeah, and like Sid had her like anxiety attack at the end of 3. Oh, and like Carmi confronted the chef that he used to work for.
Yeah. That was 3?
That was 3.
Hmm.
Because they went to the party of that one restaurant that they all worked for closing.
Yeah. So 4 is he makes up with Care Bear, the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then like the last episode was them talking out back.
Yeah. It's I mean, you could probably correct me. You'll probably change my mind, but is 3 a stronger season than 4? Or is 4
Personally, I like 4 better. I
than 3?
like the fact I can't remember much of 3. Like I gave you like 3 things about it. That's
Yeah.
all I remember from 3. So I can't talk much about 3. So I like 4 better. 3 to me felt like the success of 2. They had more freedom to do
They
more
tried different
experimental
things.
stuff, and I don't think it always landed.
I love that montage opening.
I do love that. I respect that. But
It-
after that, I felt like they kind of like felt
They tried
themselves a
some
little
things.
too much.
Okay, so I guess we'll go from least favorite to favorite. I guess we'll go 3, 4, 2. I don't want to say recency bias, so I'll go 5-1.
Interesting.
I want to go 1. I want to go 1, then 5 is my favorite, but I literally just watched it. So I just watched it. So I'm not
Crazy.
going to say that. I'm not going to say that. But
That's crazy.
I really, really, really did enjoy 5 though, and I love 1.
Sounds like it.
You know, yeah.
Interesting. I go 3, 4, 5, 1, 2.
Really, 2's your favorite.
Yeah, 2, that's when it became a global phenomenon. And we're like, we told you so. And I just remember like just feeling that high of 2. Like it was like, this is the show.
Well, you're right, because
everyone's
that's
watching.
our first Jamie Lee Curtis.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right.
And it was
That
just like,
2.
it took everything we loved about 1 and just expanded upon it.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, season 3 had the napkins episode with Tina. That's another standout. Tina trying to look for a job.
Yeah, that's right.
With Mikey.
But that also created a plot hole where she had said she knew Comer since he was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
That episode
You're right.
created.
You're
that.
right. You're right.
Yeah.
Great episode, but yeah, that is a bad plot hole. Yeah, and 1 OG started it all. I mean, we talked about that ending of 1 with Radiohead playing, they're cooking the spaghetti, like such good payoffs, and then Mikey's looking back and
Oh God,
back.
yes.
It is
Let her
like
rip.
Perfection. Yeah.
It was, but it was. He looks over his shoulder, smile.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? I said, I don't like John Barenthal, but he's my new favorite everything.
Yes. Yeah.
Like,
literally, it was like I still saw Shane up until up until Mikey, and
I know. How about that? People made people made finally forget about Shane.
Yep. Now
he wasn't
either
Shane.
Mikey from the Bear or the Punisher.
Yeah, they're like that wasn't Shane.
No, it couldn't be.
Shane was an asshole.
And then 5, like I said, it took a minute for me for it to get going, but once it got going, it was like the culmination of everything. Just
Yeah.
it paid off really well.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah.
curious to see what I would think if I went back and rewatched it. Maybe 3 would feel a lot better. Maybe season 4 would feel a lot better now that I know where it goes, the direction it
Yeah.
heads in. So
Yeah. It's funny though because like they dropped the whole season,
they
and
always do.
When the Bears started, it was on TV. But remember, it was a Fox show. It was
It
an
was
FX
never.
show, wasn't?
No, it was an FX show, but it was never on
Yes,
TV.
but it was never on TV. They just branded it as
It was
Fox, as
weird.
FX.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Because
It
I always
was.
wondered about that. I mean, we were able to watch them, but
It was on Hulu, but yeah, it was an FX show.
okay, but it was never actually on the network.
No, I think the first. It always came out all together, which is we thought it was weird because with season 1, you're like, oh, Hulu usually doesn't do that.
Right. Because we didn't watch The Bear week 1, season 1. We watched it like a week later or something like that. But then we just were like, holy shit. And we just like pounded it in 2 days. Like, it was like, what is this? Because I was like, oh, yeah. Remember, because it was that and Reservation Dogs was my jam.
For you, yeah.
So I was like, I'm watching The Bear, and I was watching Reservation Dogs week to week because that was FX, but that was week to week.
Because Hulu usually does the week to week releases.
Yeah, because I remember I watched the first 4 episodes of The Bear, and I told your mother because she was working from home, and I said, you need to watch this. I will wait for you, but you need to watch it like today. So I got home, and she's like, I'm caught up. And then we banged out the last 4 episodes. Yeah. And this time I just laughed for.
Yeah.
We watched 2 together, and the next day, we had all that stuff to do. And I was like, yeah, I'm just going to watch The Bear because that's all that's going to get me through this crazy 3 days.
Fair enough.
Your mom was like, I needed it, okay? And she's like, you did. I was like, I did. I was like, somebody was going to get hurt trying to get to watch this show.
Fair enough.
So, but yeah, I don't know, man. I'm going to miss them all. I miss all of them.
Yeah, very well done show.
Can't wait to see what the guy does next. So, the creator. Can't wait to see what he does next.
I wonder.
So, yeah.
That's all I have.
Yeah, that's all I have. Yeah, so until next time, he's Son.
And he's Pops.
And thank you for listening.
It don't matter what we got, cause we gon' drink. It's Son and Pops.